What's up, aspira? What's up, aspirantes? You know, emotions are very, very difficult. They're very, very strong and powerful. We don't really know where they come from. They come up from inside of us, but there's nothing we can do really to control them. And I'll prove it to you. If I'm going to make you laugh, there's nothing you can do. If you're going to laugh, it just comes from inside you spontaneously. And you can't not laugh. You can't stop it when it happens. Same thing if I'm going to make you sad. No matter what you try to do, if seeing this makes you sad, you just can't help it. Same thing with anger. One thing that makes me angry is when I look at a chart like this. What this chart means is that people all over the world can get the health care they need from their government. But here in the United States, 643,000 people go bankrupt each year, lose all the money they have because of something they couldn't control, a medical procedure. There's no excuse for that. The only reason that we don't have healthcare like that is that all those other people in those other nations all came together and said, we care about each other. But the Americans, they can't seem to do that. And that makes me really, really angry. And it can get me angry enough to the point where I'm going to do something about it. So you see that emotions can drive actions. But it's a problem because I'm going to tell you right now, most of the people that are in prison ended up in prison because they couldn't control their emotions. Everybody knows that to kill somebody in a war to prove a point is like the dumbest thing ever. But people get involved in it because of their emotions. And the other thing, sometimes people get so depressed because of their emotions, they even think about taking their own life, which is not rational. You're thinking with your emotions. If you are going to prove a point to somebody, you have to be here in order to make sure they understand the point you're trying to make. If you leave to try to prove something, the other person's just going to keep on doing what they're doing. They'll just be like, too bad, and move on. So see, emotions can cause us to make bad decisions, do things that are not rational. How are we going to prevent that? What can you do to control your emotions when you get really angry, when you get really sad, or when you feel something really strong inside you, but you know you better not do nothing. You better keep yourself in check. Hey, I'm going to tell you, the first secret is control your breathing. Do you ever notice, like, if you're about to cry or if you're really angry, your breathing increases and you can't really control it? Yeah, that's your emotions taking over your body. Yeah, you got to resort to having your mind control your breathing. Breathe in and breathe out. Another thing you can do, disengage from the situation. If you've got something in your hand that's dangerous or anything, just drop it. If you're face to face with somebody who you think you might do harm to, or somebody who might do harm to you, walk away. No matter what situation you're in, you go someplace you don't feel comfortable, turn around and just walk out. Nobody can say anything, especially if you do it just when people are arriving in a place. If you know you don't belong there, just turn around and walk out. Nobody will say anything. Nobody will think less of you. You just got to do your thing because your life is the only thing you have. And you see what happens. They will take away your life if you don't have enough money. So you have to be smart. Another thing that people will do is they will go for a walk or do some type of physical exercise. Like you can run up and down steps 5, 6, 10 times, and that will change your emotions. You will overwhelm your emotions with the physical demands of your body. That's another trick to getting control of your emotions. Another thing people do is go back to nature. Human beings have found from the beginning of time that nature heals us. You can touch a leaf. You can hug a tree. You can pet an animal like a dog or a cat, and it will change your emotions just like that. Another one, which is the most important, talk to somebody. It's going to be really important that you talk to somebody. Now, one of my favorite things to do when I need to talk to somebody is I go to a group called Codependence Anonymous. You can get on there and join a group and tell people what's going on, and they'll have no idea who you are or anything. They'll just give you advice from their heart. There's also a lot of resources inside Philadelphia, if that's where you are, for teenagers that need somebody to talk to. But you may also have someone in your family you can talk to, or it might be a friend you can trust who you can tell them your real emotions, your real feelings. Because the funny thing about emotions is just talking about them, just naming them gives you control over them. Another thing I like to use is this color wheel of emotions. You go through here and identify each emotion you are feeling, and it helps you to get control of your emotions. And the beauty of talking to somebody is you may get somebody who's going to do something to help assuage your emotions. So, those are some things you can do to help control your emotions. Whenever we're studying about emotions, we call that emotional intelligence. It's going to be really important for you as you feel different emotions to recognize what those emotions are. Because if you can recognize your emotions, you're becoming more intelligent about them. And that's the only way we are going to come together as one people and care about each other and eliminate this healthcare thing is when we get some emotional control. All right, aspirantes, that's all. I'm going to check you out next time.